Hello everyone, in this video I'm going to show you how to create a pop-up form for any kind of website, whether you're using WordPress or any other platform, or you design your site from scratch by yourself. You can easily create a pop-up form, beautiful pop-up form for your website. All you have to do is create the form, give it a set of rules, and add the code to your header, the header of your website, and your form is live. Now, one of the things that you want to do with your pop-up form is either you collect email addresses with the form so that you can remarket your product to customers. Email marketing is one of the best ways to boost sales and business growth online. Now, you can do that, or you could use the pop-up form to advertise products and services to your customers as they visit your website. Or you could use it to give them special offers. Right? Depend on what you want to promote on your website. Now, let's jump right into it. The place where I created the form is free of charge. You have a free account to create pop-up form. You will create landing pages as well and store your emails and send automatic emails to customers. Right? So to get that done, what you want to do is click the link in the description below. It is called Get Response. Click on it. That will take you to Get Response. Now, to sign up on Get Response is simple. All you have to do is just enter your name, email, verify your email, and you are signed up. It's as simple as that. But if you want a video on how to sign up, click the pop-up video on the right section now, and you will see the video on how to sign up. Now, once you sign up and log into your account, what you want to do is click on this tools icon, click on tools, then click on forms and pop-ups. So you want to click on forms and pop-ups. Now, when forms and pop-up open, what you want to do is click on create. So you want to click on create, and you will see these two options. What you want to do is click on next. Select in a pop-up. So you want to click on next. Now, when you click on next, wait for the templates to load so that you see pre-built templates. Now, when the pre-designed templates are up, what you want to do is select what you want. And the best way to do that is, for example, if you look at this, hover on this, you can click on preview. If you click on preview, this will show you how it will look on your website and how it will appear, right? Now, one of the things that you want to consider is pop-up sometimes can be counterproductive in the sense that users often don't like pop-ups. So it depends on the kind of pop-up. The best kind of pop-up is slide in, that just come to the side of the screen. Meanwhile, the user can easily cancel them out. Other kind of pop-up, like pop-ups that cover the entire screen when a user is busy on the website, can increase bounce rate, right? Can cause users to have a bad experience, and you don't want that. So choose a pop-up that slides in, like this slide in, or a pop-up that appears when the user is leaving the website, that is exit intent pop-up. But for this purpose, we'll go with sliding. So you select sliding, then look at the ones that they have. From here, you can design yours. For example, which would you prefer? So what you want to do is hover on this and preview. For example, like this, you can hover on this, preview, hover on this, preview, you can hover on this and preview. I hover on any of these and preview. You can hover on this. I will prefer this because it covers a portion of the screen. So what you want to do is preview this and see how it turns out on your desktop. Then you can check it out on your mobile phone while you're designing. You can see that on desktop it's excellently well. So the user can easily cancel it out while they are going through your website. So what you want to do is either you click on use template, or you cancel this out and come back and say use template, depending on what you want to do. Or you can also go further and look at other designs, right? So it depends on what you want. If you want to promote a countdown to a product, you can choose this. If you want to promote a particular product also, you can add image. You can see images and text. That's perfect for promoting products and services. But for emails, you can just click on this. It's extremely simple to design. So what you want to do is click on use a template. So we'll go with this. And wait for this to open, the the builder to open. Now, once this is opened, the next thing you want to do is look at this feed and this test. What do you want to change here? You can easily click here and type what you want. Say provide feedback. Depend on anything you want to write. Make sure you write what will cause your visitors to take action, right? So you change the heading to what you want by just clicking on it and typing what you can. Click on this and delete and say get 10% off. Right? So it depends on what you want to type, or you can just say it depends on what you are promoting or what you intend to do with your pop-up form. For example, in this case, I could say join our inner circle. So it depends on, but make sure the headline is catchy enough and it's something that will cause the users to want to subscribe. If it's subscription, if it's a product, on why they have to or why they need to. Right, click the action button in the pop-up so that either to buy or to sign up or to register, depend on the call to action. Now, after the call to action, you want to look at the further explanation, right? So you depend on what you're promoting, so you write what you like. Now, in this form aspect, you can decide to delete any, and you can decide to off any of the. For example, you just want email and phone number. So what you want to do is come to feed, click on feed, then you can turn some feed off, or you totally delete this. Now, once you delete this, what you want to do is come back here and click on this plus icon for elements. Click on this. Then you can decide to add sign up form, this contact form. So depending on what you want to add. If you want to add an image, you can come here and drag an image. That's if you're promoting a product or a service. Now, if you want to drag a button, you can click here and drag a button just like this. The button comes in. Then you change the text by, for example, you could say buy now, right? Then added the link here. You could add a WhatsApp link, a website link, depending on what you're trying to promote. Depend on what you're trying to promote. That is key to the success of your pop-up. So I'm going to delete this again. Now, if I come back to this plus icon, now for this purpose, let's say we're still working with a form, an email marketing form. So what you want to do is come right to this sign up form. You drag the sign up form here. Now, once you drag the sign up form here, you see this from name and email. So you can click on this to edit it. Come to feed. You can change this to cap, name, then email. This is the simplest sign-up form, and that is, it should not be longer than this. Right, so you can edit it. For button submit, you can come here. Then when people submit, what do you want to? You want to show them a thank you page, or you just want to close the pop-up? Because it's a pop-up, just choose to close the pop-up. Now go to subscription setting. Then by default, it should be in your default list, so you don't have to worry. Everybody that submits a contact will be in your account, right? Your get response account. Now, after that, what you want to do, maybe if you want, submit is perfectly okay, so you don't have to change submit button, right? But if let's say you don't want the blue color, right? You want another color for the submit button, right? So what you want to do, go to design. Once you click on design, you see label, field. Labels are this. Now you see field are this. You see button, so you want to click on button. Now you see the button format, different button format that we have here, so you can choose the format that you want. Now also you can also change the text from submit to anything that you want. Now in this case we'll leave it as submit. Then we'll go to, if you go to advanced, you'll see the color, so you can change the color. So you can see button color, you can change it to any color. You click on this, and you can change it to another color, depending on what the color that blends with your website design or your brand identity. So you change the color to what you want. In this case, I will leave it the way it was. And you can change the color to any color that you want. After changing the color, you have entered your text, entered your description, entered the form. Now, remember, if you are adding pictures, right? For example, if you don't want this, what you want to do is just hover on this and delete this. So you can hover on this and delete this, and that is off. Now, if this heading appears too bold, what you want to do is click on this and can change the font size. You can change it to, let's say, 24, then it becomes small. You can change it to any size that you want. Let's put this at 28, for example, right? That becomes the font size. Now, you can also preview what you are doing. Now, to preview it, what you have to do is just click on preview and see how it will look like on, you see how small it is on the desktop. You can also check it on a mobile. So if you click on the mobile icon here, click on the mobile icon, you see how it will look like. You can see that mobile user can easily cancel it as well. Now, if we leave preview, then it becomes like this. Now, another thing you want to do is you can also change the background. Depending on how you want, you can change the background to any color following the same method. Now, if you come to settings here and come to, you see this is the background color. Let's say you want to change it to white, you can easily change that to white. It becomes white, right? You want to change it to blue, you can easily change it to blue. It becomes blue. But we'll leave it at the color that it is, right? Or you can just drag your mouse here to change it to any color that you want. You want green, you can drag it and change it to, so you can easily customize it to how you want it. Now, after customizing and you are okay with it, what you want to do is go to next. So you click on next, and that will take you to how the rules by which you want your form to be displayed. Now, the first option is audience. So you want to click on audience. Now you want it to show for everybody, show for all visitors. Then on all devices, mobile, desktop. If you want it to show for only mobile, you select mobile. If you want it to show for only desktop, it shows for only desktop. Now, you can select countries as well. If you want it to show for all countries, yes. If you want it to show for just people in your country, then you select a country that you want. But in this particular case, for all countries. If somebody from your country is browsing with an IP address of another country, it will show and it will look as if the person is coming from another country. So the person will not see it if you are selecting just your country. So it's preferable to leave it for all countries. It depends on how your marketing is or what you intend to achieve anyway. You can leave it for just your country. Now, after selecting the location, what you want to do is click on save. Now that is done. Now this is for e-commerce. For a free account, e-commerce targeting will not be available, right? So you go to triggers. What do you want to happen? What set of things should happen before the pop-up shows? What activity should happen? So you want to click on choose trigger. Now you can choose to display after numbers of seconds, after scrolling to a certain degree of your website, or on exit intent. Exit intent means that the person wants to leave the site, then the sliding pop-up form will show. But the problem with this is it doesn't work perfectly for mobile phones, right? So don't use this if you are displaying for mobile phone. You will not get the best result. So use either seconds, inactivity, or scrolling. But seconds is always better, so choose seconds. I prefer seconds. So you can say, for example, somebody's on your site for, let's say, 20 seconds. Or you can even do 60 seconds for if you want highly engaged users to subscribe. But you can make it, let's say 20 seconds is okay. Now if you say 20 seconds or 30, just decide the time, right? Now after that, people can always close this out, so it doesn't matter whether it shows early or shows later, but let it be as from 20 seconds. Now after deciding on the time, what you want to do is click on save, because this is for trigger, right? If it is for scroll, for example, and you want this, that means you will scroll the percentage. You want the person to scroll to 25% of the page before it shows, or you want the person to scroll to 100%, so you just change the figure to the percentage that you want. Or turn this off, right? So if it is inactivity, for how long, if a page is inactive, if the user is not scrolling, it's just on the page. For how long do you want the user to be on the page before, right, the pop-up form is activated? So but we're going with after 20 seconds. What you want to do is click on save. Now, timing. How do you want the pop-up to show? So you click on this. Now, display immediately after publishing. After publishing, this is standard, so you leave it as it is. If you want it to work for a particular time, let's say you have an offer for a month, you are creating the pop-up to work for just 1 month. So you select this and enter the dates, right? From click on calendar, select the date, to click on calendar, select the date, right? But in this case, we are publishing and it's working, or to stop it. Right now, another rule is what's the frequency of the display, right? Do you want it to show? You can say always display it again to visitors. That means to keep showing to visitors. Or you can do this and say display after 1 day. If a visitor sees it today, only show it again after 1 day, or after, let's say, 5 days, right? Or 4 days, right? Now, you can select this as well and say stop displaying it to visitors who have signed up. If the visitor, if it's an email and the person have signed up, you can stop displaying to that person, right? Now, if it is a product you are promoting that people don't need to sign up, you could turn this off. You always turn this off and let it be for just maybe every 2 days or every 1 day, right? After that, you want to do is save. Now, after saving that, you are done with the display rules. What you want to do next is click on next. When you click on next, that will take you to the form. Now, you will see that it says that where do you want the form to show, the URL. So you can just enter your website URL. In this case, I'm going to come here, grab this link. Right, so you do that for your own website as well. Grab the link and paste it. So I'm going to paste it here. Right, this is where I want the form to show. This is the website I want it to show. Right. Now, what you want to do next is click on Get Web Connect. So you click on this. Now, this is the HTML code that you paste on your site. Now, if you click on copy, you have the code. Then you go ahead and close this out. After closing this, you click on Save and Publish. Now, once you click on Save and Publish, your pop-up form has been published. And now you can, if, for example, you want to create more, you can just go ahead and create more forms when you go to, follow the same process and go to pop-up, right? That is, by clicking here, and go to Forms and Pop-up, you can create another one for another purpose, right? Now, after you know you already copied the code, what you want to do is head to your website. In this case, I'm demonstrating with WordPress. But the process is the same. You can add it to the header of any kind of website. So you come to plugins, click on add new. Then you want to search for WP codes. Once you click on WP code, that will take you to this plugin. This is the plugin I want to use. It has over 2 million installed and over 1,400 5-star rating, as in great rating. That means the plugin is very good. Or if you have a template where that allows you to add code to the header easily, you can use that as well. But it is always better to use a plugin, especially if sometimes plugins can cause an issue for your, or piece of code can cause an issue for maybe your design. If that happens, all you have to do is just deactivate the plugin, right? So what you want to do is after you search for the plugin, you want to click on install now. Now, once that is installed, what you want to do is click on activate. After this is activated, what you want to do is scroll down to, you look for, this is it, code snippet. You want to hover on this and go to header and footer. Click on header and footer. Then you paste this here, the HTML code you copied, right? Remember, we copied it from after designing the pop-up form. So what you want to do is click on Save Changes. After clicking on Save Changes, that means your your pop-up is already live. So if we come here and go to the side and wait for 20 seconds, the pop-up should slide in, right? So we just wait a little bit for 20 seconds and you see the pop-up slide in. So that's how you can easily design a free pop-up for your website to promote product, promote services, and get more conversion for your business. So it's as simple as that. Also, you can easily edit. You can see the pop-up is out now, right? So users can read and engage with your content. Then the pop-up will slide in and they can easily close it out, right? And also you can come here and edit the rules. Again, you can come here, edit the rules. You can edit rules. Click on edit rules, or you can change the design by going to edit design. This is the rules, edit rules, right? Edit settings of the display settings, display rules. You can easily edit that, right? So that is how you can easily create a pop-up for your website to promote product, anything that you want to promote on your site. If you like this video, if it's helpful to you, like it, share it, subscribe to our channel so that when we release video like this again, you will get notified. Thank you.